Hello everyone, welcome to Microsoft Weekly Podcast, your source of information for everything Microsoft. This is our episode number 3 and we have some good news to share and comment on some topics. As a Xbox presentation in Brazil review Xbox hardware sales numbers, a new dynamic theme has launched on Xbox, new additions to Game Pass coming this week, and Visual Studio Update brings more performance and features for Unreal Engine developers. All that starting now. During Brazil's big event, the ID at Xbox team made a presentation and revealed some information about Xbox hardware sales. It was confirmed by Microsoft that the Xbox Series X and S sold more than 21 million consoles, and combined with the Xbox One sales, there is a total of 8 million Xbox consoles on the market. On the Xbox PC side, Microsoft said that the Xbox app has more than 15 million monthly active users, and a whopping 248 million active Windows gaming PCs. This is great news for Xbox, having shipped more than 20 million series consoles, and with the biggest new titles such as Fable and Starfield yet to release, Xbox has the opportunity to increase these numbers quite a bit when those heavy hitters launch on Game Pass. Starfield alone has created a wave of new Xbox buyers, with even some PlayStation players taking Reddit to say they will buy an Xbox just for Starfield. We can imagine that if Microsoft succeeds in acquiring Activision Blizzard, those numbers will happily grow. Still on Xbox news, a new dynamic theme from the critically and publicly acclaimed Hi-Fi Rush is available now for Xbox Series consoles. This comes along with the game's most recent update that includes new arcade modes and features. On the Game Pass side, this week we had the return of a fan favorite, as GTA 5 is back on the catalog, this time including the Xbox Series optimized version. The Chinese RPG Sword and Fairy Together Forever and the independent title MacPixel 3 complete the list of titles coming this week to Game Pass. On talking to my fellow developers, as Visual Studio 17.7 Preview 2 update has some good news for users. Microsoft has made several changes to improve performance of the software across the board, and we want to highlight the improvements made to Unreal Engine developers. According to Redmond, the generation of IntelliSense cache for Unreal Engine 5 is 30% faster than the previous version of the IDE. For Unreal Engine 4, the improvement was of 15%. Microsoft also included the ability to search for a reference of U functions in blueprints directly from VS with the new Blueprint Find All reference. This is great news for Unreal Engine developers and Visual Studio users who now have better performance and more features to help the development process. We wanted to finish this episode today with the news of the decision of the preliminary injunction of the ABK trial, but unfortunately, Judge Corley hasn't published her decision yet at the time of this recording. But as soon as it happens, we'll have a special episode to share the big news. And that's all for today. I want to thank all of you who listen to this episode and say that we have new episodes every Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific, with the video version aired on YouTube on Sunday. If you still haven't, please subscribe to Microsoft Weekly Podcast here on Spotify and on YouTube so you won't miss an episode. And once again, thank you for listening, and if you're with us in video, thank you for watching.